guys, it's Chantel with Wildberry Quilting, and I've got a super special package from fatquartershop today. And I can't wait to show you guys what's inside. And look, it's a gray box. We discovered another color. Okay, so this package is super special for several reasons. If I can speak. And one of those is that this is for a quilt along. And I am so excited for it. It is the Halloween Memories quilt along. It's for a new book that they've got coming out. And the cool thing is that the quilts in this book really aren't, I mean, it's called Halloween Memories, but they are very easy to adapt to other things as well. Whether that's other seasons or whether that is other, just a regular all the time quilt. All right, so it looks like I got a little card sent from them. It says, Chantel, thank you so much for joining us for Halloween Memories. I can't wait to see what you make. And that's from Kate. Thank you so much. All right, wait till you see the fabrics that I picked out. They are not Halloween at all. So mine is not going to look very Halloween, but it's super special because this is the Folk and Lore line, which if you've been watching, this is one that is not actually out yet. It is releasing this month. So it will be, you'll be able to get your hands on it before the quilt along starts. But I got a hold of it specifically for this sew along. fatquartershop was so kind to send it over to me a little bit early so I could start preparing my fabric for everything. And I cannot wait to show you this line because it is gorgeous. Look at this beautiful fabric. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. This might be my favorite one. I know it's just the first one. I might see others that I like even more. I don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to beat that though. So we're starting on a very good note. Oh, I love this too. Oh my gosh. I am already over the moon with this. I can tell I'm going to love all of these fabrics. Oh boy. Look at these. I can't tell you the excitement about getting you guys know the excitement and the joy that comes with opening up a new line of fabric or a new bundle of fabric. But there's just something extra cool when you're kind of getting a little bit early and it's kind of sneaky. It's not really sneaky. They know all about it. Moda is cool with it and everything. But I just feel like ultra special for some reason about it. So I'm thrilled to be able to be one of the first people to show you guys what this line actually looks like in person. Especially with being such a gorgeous line. Oh my gosh. I am loving these fabrics so much. You guys are going to have to tell me in the comments below which one is your favorite because these are all so beautiful. And I definitely get that folk kind of a feeling from them. They definitely are very folky, which I just adore. This is going to be such a beautiful quilt. Now, if you would like to see a mock-up, well, on the Fat Quarter Shop blog, they have several mock-ups for this particular quilt that we're going to be sewing along with. And one of them actually is a mock-up with the folk and lore line. Now, mine is going to look a little bit different than that just because of how I choose to use my fabrics and the fact that I'm going to be using different fabrics for that I needed for the other parts. Obviously, all of the fat quarter parts I can use this for, but there were some larger cuts of fabric that you need to acquire as well. And those I could not get in the same folk and lore line, but I tried to do my best to stick to the general feel of it. And I think I did a pretty good job. I will show you those after I get done looking through all of this gorgeousness. And you can tell me what you think, if you think I did a good job with kind of picking fabrics that are a similar feel, and if you think they'll go along nicely with it. Oh, this is a very interesting one. I'd say that's probably the most modern looking one so far. But it kind of looks a little bit like stitching too, so I don't know. And we've got this one in another colorway. Oh my gosh. I absolutely adore this. I am loving these fabrics, and of course they are that wonderful quality that you get from Moda fabrics. Oh, look at that. The colors are so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to work with this. I am over the moon, guys. I'm so excited for this sew along, quilt along, whatever we want to call it. Oh, I can't believe it. This is, whew. This is going to be a good fall quilt, I think. But also, I just love this whole earthy kind of colorway. So I think that it could really pass off for an all year long quilt too, because it's just folky. It's not specifically fall, I would say. I mean, there's little foxes, but foxes live all year long, so not just in the fall time. Thank goodness. Oh, those colors are just so rich and vibrant and beautiful. Oh my gosh, I can't even, they are not even showing up with the true beauty of them on camera. And I think they still look gorgeous on camera too, but they're just so vibrant and beautiful. And I'm only halfway through. Can you believe that? This is a big, nice big bundle. Woo! Look at that. That is cool. I like that. They kind of look like bean pods. Leaves and bean pods. I love this really rich kind of a burgundy background too. So pretty. Oh, let's flip over that stack. There is a panel that comes in this fat quarter bundle as well, which I won't be using for this project, but it did come with it. So I will be using it for something else down the road. And I will definitely show you that panel as well. It is gorgeous. Ooh. It's so funny because, oh my gosh. Did you see how gorgeous that is? I love it. Love it. Oh my gosh. Okay, now what colorway do I like that better, in the yellow or the red? I can't honestly say. I love them both. They're so gorgeous. Okay. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Took my breath away and my mind. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, I am at a loss. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Seeing this beautiful fabric just bumped it right out of my mind. Now, there is a super special surprise coming along with this giveaway. Oh, oops. Along with this quilt along. You didn't hear that. I didn't say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to yet, so just ignore that. I didn't say anything. But there's a super special surprise coming along. And keep an eye out over the next few days or weeks or whatever, because I have no idea when things are going to show up, but I will let you guys know as soon as I know. I am super excited about this. I really am. Oh, here's these big flowers in blue. That is cool too. It's very soft and muted, but it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, y'all might have just heard my tummy rumbling. It's processing my dinner. I had breakfast for dinner. My body don't like breakfast that much. Ooh, look at that. That is beautiful too. I love this one as well. Definitely like the big floral prints as my favorite print out of the line. And then I would say this print is my second favorite in the line. Not necessarily that colorway, although I do love that colorway too. But I think those are my top two print faves in this bundle. I am loving this though. Oh, I can't wait to sit down and press all of this and decide what pieces are going to go where. Oh my gosh. It's just too pretty. I'm not even sure that, am I going to fold it back up when I get done? I don't even know at this point. All I can think about is like petting the fabric. And it really has a nice feel to it too. This is, Moda always has great quality fabric, but this has that kind of poplin feel to it where it's a little bit softer and smoother, but it's nice. It's still really, it's a nice thickness to it. It's not super thin like some of them that are that poplin. Oh, look, it's another one of that print. My favorite print in the bundle. I am so excited. We're actually getting down close to the end. It's gonna make me sad. Not really, because I still get to play with it and pet it. So look at this. That is so pretty. Very elegant. Almost, it's folky, but it's almost classical in a way too. Very cool. I am just over the moon with this. I don't know. It's such an interesting combination of different designs. It reminds me of being like, it feels very 70s-ish in a way, or maybe 60s. I don't know. But then there's also something about it that feels very classic as well, more like 1800s or something. I don't know. But you know, all of the different things are kind of recycled at a certain point anyway. So maybe that's why, is because at a certain, what am I trying to say? all of the different styles kind of get recycled over the years. So what started out in like the 1800s may have then ended up in the 70s to a certain extent. The folky part of it, the very, I don't know, earthy, happy part of it. All right, I'm going to have to zoom you out so that you can see this panel because it is huge and there's no way I can get it all in the frame. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this panel. It is so pretty. It's like the motifs from those large floral prints on this part. And there's two of them on that side. The white and then the navy. And then we've got 3 of these flowers. And one's kind of like on a orangey color. We've got a yellow, and then we've got the lighter blue. This, and I've already seen quilt patterns that used these panels, and they are beautiful. All right, so there is the fat quarter bundle. Now, oh my gosh, this is such a big, hefty pile of fabric. Goodness gracious. I don't normally leave them all open like that, so that's why it feels so heavy. All right, now let's see the fabrics I got to go along with it. You tell me what you think. If you think I did a good job picking these out, go with it, or if I'm out of my mind. Don't forget to head over to their blog so that you can see what the quilt pattern is going to look like. I don't have the book yet to show you. I can actually put a picture right in here of what the quilt pattern that we're working on is going to look like. But if you go over to their blog, you'll get to see all of the different mock-ups that they have done for them. And I think it's going to be really cool. I can't wait to see what everybody else who's sewing along ends up making because it's going to be amazing. I even saw a Christmas mock-up over there and that looked really pretty too. All right, first off, I got these little cone flowers. And this is probably the one that I'm most questioning whether it will go along with it or not. But this is going to be for the lighter spaces on it. And, you know, I think the colors go, so I don't think it'll be an issue. Obviously, that's the panel. I'm not going to be using the panel with it, but, you know, I think the colors go, and I don't think that the design is too far off on it. So tell me what you think. I also got this for the little bit darker light spots. The light spots are the little bit darker light spots. I think they're actually gray on the original quilt. But that is, oh my gosh, excuse me. That is for that. And I got this for my accent fabric. Now tell me, I think that goes. I think it does. It's a little bit darker than the reds that are in here, but it's an accent, so I want it to stand out a little bit too. And I think it'll work out nice. I'm excited for it. But again, I want to hear what you think. And then this, this is for, nope, here, let me open this up. There's more than one here. Got fabric wrapped in fabric. All right, so there are like gray spots or black spots or whatever areas on the quilt. And I got this, and it's kind of modernish looking, but it's going to be just these very, very narrow little bits, and I kind of thought that they would look sort of like some kind of stitching. I was mainly going with trying to get the color that I wanted and something that would, I was trying to avoid getting grunge because I really didn't feel like grunge would go with it. And I thought this would kind of look like stitching, so I don't know. I think the colors, you know, I think it might be okay. That's probably the one I'm most questionable about. And then I got this. Okay. Yeah, that is accents. This is border. Is it border or is it binding? You know what? I don't even remember. I've got to look at the pattern again. But this is going to be somewhere on the quilt too. And I don't know. I think it looks very folky too. And the leaves kind of made me think of some of the leaves on there. I think, if I remember correctly, this was from the same designer, is why I kind of, it is Catherine Watson. And Folk and Lore is from who? Oh, do none of my salvages have her name on it? No, Stephanie Slowinski. So it's not from the same designer. Maybe the red one was from the same designer. No, that's from Catherine Watson too. So I don't know. I think I did try to find something from the same designer, but it must not have, there must not have been anything that I thought matched well enough. But I think this does. So it's got that folky look. You tell me what you think. You know, I value your opinion. Don't know that there's much going back now. It's what I got, but we'll find out together. And I do think they look pretty together. So I'm not mad at it. I think it'll work out well. Tell me if you're going to be sewing along with me. I would love to have you do that. And if you do, I'd also love to share some of your pictures if you email them to me. Or you can also just, tag me on them or tag me in a video. And don't forget to tag Fat Quarter Shop as well. They've got all of the tag stuff on the blog, and I will put the tagging information down below as well. Goodness gracious, losing my voice. It is the end of the day here, so I had to wait until all of the littles went off to bed to film this. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.